Hello and welcome to Fifi's Corner. Just to let you know, in case you hear any sound in the background, it is pouring right now, so it's probably from the rain. Today here, as usual, I have my 30 Montaigne candle burning. Remember when I said I wanted it to be finished? I meant every word because I want to use this cup as like a decoration piece. I'm still thinking of what to do. And then at the same time, I also have a Bath and Body Works raspberry mimosa candle burning. I love this one, so mixing them two together, do something different. We as usual have our ribbons there and our flower in the background, and we're going to get into the video today. But before I get into this video, just to let you know, on this channel here we discuss fragrance, luxury, living that luxurious lifestyle without spending all the money in your bank account. So if you like tips and tricks as to how to live luxurious lifestyle for a budget, subscribe to this channel, and as well follow me on Instagram because I do post some deals and tips and tricks on my Instagram stories before I'm able to post the video. I don't want the items to sell out or for you to miss out on the deals, so I post them on there. So follow me on Instagram, and if you miss out on the deals, I usually save them on my story highlights as well. And we'll get right into this video today. Now today I'm going to be bringing you guys with new perfumes to my collection. We're going to be going over the notes, a little bit of unboxing. Some of them I've already opened, but just going over the notes, what I think about them, and if they're going to be a keep or not. Now we'll get into it. What I started doing recently is just buying a lot of mini perfumes to test them out, because a lot of times you think you like a perfume and then after using it 5 or 6 times you're over it already. Now, the first one I'm going to go over is this one, which is the Kayali Deja Vu White Flower perfume. Now this perfume, I was not 100% sure about it just because of the notes, so I'm trying this out and testing it out first before I decide to get a larger bottle. And the reason why I actually love this one is because it has an atomizer. Usually the mini bottles, they just have like you know, you can just dab it. This one you can spray it, which will give me the exact same idea as to when I get the bigger size, because I'm going to be spraying it. Obviously I don't like those dabbers, but if it comes in just that, fine. But this one, the reason why I really love this is because of the atomizer. And then it is also 10 ml, and for a good price for you to be able to test it out. This one is a white floral sweet tuberose fragrance. It has notes of, the top notes are nectarine, pear, gardenia, middle notes of tuberose, orange blossom, Indian jasmine, base notes of vanilla, patchouli, cashmere wood, and sandalwood. Now the reason why I have to try this out and test it out for a little while is because it has 2 of my not so great notes that I don't like when they're overbearing. I can stand it if it's in a little bit, and that's why I went with this one too, because when I first sprayed it, I'm like, I think I like it, but I'm not 100% sure just because I don't know how the notes are going to, if they're going to start bothering me later. So I'm getting this one just to feel it out. I'm not a huge fan of tuberose and jasmine, depending. Tuberose more than jasmine. Jasmine I can stand, but I can't stand it when it's like the top and then number one note that you're trying to put all the other notes behind. I like it when it's mixed with other notes and done nicely. Tuberose is the same for me, but tuberose is more like I can't stand it a lot. I can stand it in like little bits, like at least I can stand jasmine a little bit more, but tuberose, I don't know, it's just it's too much for me. Upon spraying this one, which I just did, I do get some of the tuberose. You can smell the gardenia, the pear, but the tuberose is there. If it's there, I have to be careful about it. So that's why I'm going to try this one out for a little bit and see if I actually like it. Then if I do and it's full bottle worthy, I will be purchasing a full bottle. For now, let's play around with this one. Now the next one that I purchased a mini bottle of as well is the Carolina Herrera Very Good Girl. Now this one, I have Good Girl and I love it. It's a very, honestly, I always say sample everything. Do not blind buy anything, but it's almost like a safe blind buy. It's something that you can get for someone who you know likes perfume, and you don't know exactly what they like. It's almost going to please everybody, but again, nothing can please every single person. So be careful when you blind buy stuff. This one is very fruity. It's a little bit rosy, vanilla, you know, has like a fresh scent-ish. So I'll go over the notes of this one. It has top notes of lychee, red currant, middle notes of rose, base notes of vanilla and vetiver. Now this one, honestly, I'm going to be very honest, the first time I smelled this, I was like, this gives me Delina vibes, even without seeing the notes. And then when I saw the notes, it has lychee, it has rose, it has vanilla, it has vetiver, which is pretty much the notes in Delina, just missing that incense and a little bit of oud. But it has a lot of the notes from Delina and it smells similar. Like you can get that Delina DNA. It's not Delina by any chance, but if you just want something that smells similar, whereas people are not sure, it's like, did you spray Delina? Did you spray something else? This one will be very close. Now this is 7.5 ml, but it opens up this way and it's one of those dabbers. So it's not the spray bottles that I usually like, but if I wanted to test this out, because I'm not 100% sure, being that I have Delina and this one is like a dupe, I'm like, what is the point of having it? I will play around with it and see if it's worth it. If you don't have Delina and you like Delina, honestly, I'll say this one is safe for you to buy. I like it, but still, test it out. Don't say I told you to blind buy something and you didn't like it. Test it out before you go purchase a full bottle. And we move on. Another mini one that I added, which is actually like a whole bunch of minis. It's a mini set for Ariana Grande. This one has 5 different perfumes inside, and the back here it says it has Thank You Next, Cloud, R.E.M., Ari, and Sweet Like Candy. She has one of the best celebrity fragrances out right at this moment. And I wasn't sure which ones to get, and you know, you don't want to just test something out in the store and then think that it's okay, and they didn't have like little samplers. This one is the one that I'm going to be able to use a whole bunch. They're also dabbers, that's the sad thing. I'll be able to use 5 of them, figure out which one I actually want, and then probably be purchasing a couple, because they're not, I don't think they're more than $60 for each one. So they're a good price and they're good. They actually smell good. So I will be playing around with these ones and let you guys know what I think. I know that people say Cloud is like a dupe for Baccarat Rouge. There's something about the Cloud that I don't like, so I might do Cloud Intense instead, because I tried that one on and it was pretty good. But other than that, I'm going to be testing these out and see what I think. Now we're going with like more of like the bigger sizes, right? This is a 30 ml bottle of Mon Guerlain by Guerlain. If you have been in the fragrance game for a while, you've heard about this so many times. I've had samples and samples of this one, so I never bought a full bottle, but I think now is time. This one is it's almost like a unique fragrance to me, because I don't have a lot of fragrances with lavender and vanilla woody fragrances. I'll go over the notes. It's top notes of lavender, bergamot, middle notes of iris, jasmine and rose, base notes of vanilla, sandalwood, licorice, benzoin and patchouli. This one, it's very feminine, it's sweet and spicy, it's lavender. Like, you'll be very surprised how I don't like lavender smelling anything. I don't like lavender candles, I don't like lavender fresheners, I don't like them. But in this one, it's done really, really well. So I really like this one, and I think that once I finish, because this is a 30 ml bottle, just wanted to try this one out because I couldn't decide between this and the Intense. It has an Intense version which has a little bit darker juice, so I want to play around with this one, maybe get also a small size of the Intense, and then when I decide, I will decide when to get a bigger bottle. So this one is Mon Guerlain by Guerlain. This one I'm very, very, very excited to have, and have been thinking about it for a while, is Delina Exclusif. Now, of course, you probably know about Delina Exclusif by Parfums de Mali. It's like the most talked about fragrance. Delina actually is the most talked about fragrance. Everyone likes it. It's a beautiful, beautiful perfume, beautiful bottle. It's quite pricey. It's the exclusive is $340. The regular bottle is $320. Now this one, oh my gosh, look at that bottle. And then it has like little jewel on the top. The cap is beautiful. It's nice and heavy. Has the emblem of the company on it. And now we'll go through the notes of this very, very pink, pretty perfume. This one is fruity, rosy, vanilla-ish. It has top notes of lychee, pear, bergamot, middle notes of Turkish rose, oud, and incense, base notes of vanilla, amber, and woody notes. Now you can see how similar those notes are to the Very Good Girl from Carolina Herrera. Now Delina and Delina Exclusif had the exact same looking bottle, just that, you know, I think the cap is a little more champagne on Exclusive, and then it says Delina Exclusive on there. So it's kind of like the intense version of Delina. If you guys know me, I love strong perfumes. I like my perfumes to announce me before I arrive. So if I'm going to go for anything, and it was just a $20 difference, there's no need to think about it. I was going to go for Delina Exclusive for sure. This one, I tried it out this past weekend. I tested it out, went around, you know, we had a birthday party I went to with this perfume, and we were there for, I'm trying to remember what time we got there and what time we left. I think about 6 to 8 hours for sure. And when I came home, I could still smell the perfume on myself. I didn't mix it up with anything because I love combos, but I didn't combo this with anything. I just wanted to enjoy what the perfume actually is. And I think that it is worth it. But again, please sample it out. I'm sure lots of you have tested it out and you're thinking, should I not? If you've tested it, I think you should. You really should, because this one is just gorgeous. It's pretty, and it's not only that the perfume smells good, the bottle is amazing. It's girly. It's just the cutest thing. And so that one is Delina Exclusive. Now I'm going to move to something that is also from Parfums de Mali, and that is the Cassili from Parfums de Mali. Now if you see, they're the exact same bottle, just different color, and different color. The jewels always match the bottle of the perfume. Now I was having a conversation with someone on one of these groups for perfume lovers. I can't remember exactly which one. And I was talking about how I just got, because at the time I just purchased Delina Exclusive, but I couldn't decide between Exclusive and Cassili, and I went with Exclusive. And one of the people in the group is like, oh, I own a perfume store and I have a whole bunch of testers for Cassili. Would you be interested in getting one? I'm like, what is the difference between a tester and the, you know, I know about testers, but I just wanted to be sure what I was getting from him. And he said the only difference is it doesn't come in a box. But it's the exact same perfume. Comes in a cap. Some testers don't come with caps. This one came with a cap. Just didn't come in a, like, Parfums de Mali box. It just has a regular white box. And obviously the box will be a lot of the money, because the box is a lot of presentation and a lot goes into the box. So if you're not getting a box, it's cheaper. And they get it because he owns a perfume store. He will get it at a discount as well. And he's like, I can sell you a bottle. And I'm like, how much? $169. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, let's go. And I paid for it, and it is here. It smells exactly, it's a tester, so of course they're not going to make their tester smell bad, because that's what people will sample in the store. And if it smells bad, no one is going to want to buy the perfume. This one I love. It's very fruity. It's cute. The bottle is also quite pretty. I like the peachy looking bottle kind of. So the notes on this one is red currant, floral, a bunch of florals, Bulgarian rose. Middle notes have plum and mimosa. Base notes is vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood. Now I find myself always loving perfumes with pear in it, and this one has almost like a, it smells like there's pear, but there's none. I think it's just the mimosa. So it's very like awakening. It's soft, meaning that it's not loud. It's a soft perfume. For someone like me, getting a soft perfume, see, like, I have my preference, but doesn't mean that I'm not going to do something else. I just would prefer if my perfumes are stronger. But this one is, it's light. It doesn't announce itself, so you have to like spray it with a heavy hand. But it's gorgeous, and I love my perfumes in a pair, so these ones will go all the way together. I call them sisters, so they're sisters, and I had to adopt them at the same time. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen the reel that I posted. I post a lot of cute reels. In my opinion, my reels are gorgeous, so you should probably take a look at that and see. But yeah, I love these ones. Now the last, and definitely not the least, is this one from Roja Performs, and this one is Scandal. My exciting part about this perfume is how it opens. Now the bottom has like a little triangle where you can push out the other box in there, and then you open it up, and that is the perfume lying there in beautiful silk. you pull it out, and I'll bring it closer so you can get a better look. And that is Scandal by Roja Parfums. It's a purple ombre bottle. On the top here has Roja's signature, and that is what the cap looks like. It's gold. So now Roja does a bunch of perfumes that are over $1,000, $1,500. It's crazy. But he did a perfume essence collection which has more of affordable fragrances, about between $300 and $350 for the perfume. So this one right now is $315. But when I purchased it, which was not that long ago, it was $290, and the prices just increased, I'm pretty sure. But I was also able to get $50 off this one because at the time Neiman Marcus was having a deal where you get $50 off. Top notes on this one is bergamot. Middle notes is gardenia, tuberose, jasmine, orange blossom, freesia, May rose, and lily of the valley. Now this one, I just sprayed it again just to test it out. It is heavy on the white floral, and a lot of people say that it smells very mature to them. I can see why. It does smell kind of mature, but in a mature way that I like. Not like a Chanel No. 5 kind of mature. It's like a classy lady that has all her ish together. Like, that's what it smells like to me. This is just beautiful. Like, and surprisingly, it has tuberose and jasmine, but in a way that is done nicely. Like, they're not done too much. It's just gorgeous. It smells kind of powdery to me now that it's settled a little bit. It smells a little bit powdery, but I like it. This one is one that I'm very excited to be adding. I can't wait to play around with it. I don't know if I'm going to ever be layering this with anything else. Honestly, if there's anything I'll layer it with, now that I'm thinking about it, is going to be the Deja Vu White Flower from Kayali, just to see how they pair together, because they have similar notes, and then that one has a little bit of other notes that I would like to add with this, and then we'll see how that works. So thank you guys for joining me on this unboxing journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram as well, where I'm going to be giving you guys tips and tricks and a bunch of deals. I am very excited to be adding these to my collection. You guys let me know which ones you want to purchase or you have sampled that you like. Leave comments down below. Share this video as well, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much.